Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to look at the appointment that could be making crypto great again. Okay, and we're going to see how that looks. And are we due for a correction for Bitcoin, or are we going to go up a little bit more before we come back? We're going to look at answering those questions. And before we do all of that, of course, you know what I'm going to say. If you're a regular watcher, smash the like button. This helps get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel. Do appreciate all the kind words that you leave below in the comment section. I do appreciate the time you take to write that and put that in there. I do read and respond to every single one of them, as well as the questions that get left in the comment section. I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. And of course, we have the cheat sheet that is below. This is my crypto roadmap for success and is free. That's below in the description of this video. So if you go below this video, you might have to click the more button. It'll pop below the description. It's the top link there. That is my cheat sheet. Also linked below are the Stocks with Josh Discord with the most amazing people on the planet in the Discord. And of course, you can get signed up with one of those links below and join me. I'm in the crypto channel there every day. And I also have my own Crowned Traders channel in there also. Okay, before we jump into all of that, guess what? I have some exciting news. Live trading is coming your way. I'm going to do a YouTube live. And I know that I asked for where everybody was from around the world. We got people from Netherlands and Belgium and Mexico and Malaysia and Colombia, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, England, Scotland. People from all over the place. Have I forgotten everybody? Trinidad and Tobago is even in the house, I know. So from people from all over the world that are watching this channel, if I forgot your country, shame on me. Please, if I didn't mention your country, please put it below in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know where all of my audience is from around the world, okay? And of course, the United States of America. If you're from the United States of America, you can put your state that you are from there as well. I don't want you to be left out as well. I'm going to be doing a live stream, so I want to know what is the best time for you to catch this live stream. Of course, when I do the live stream, it gets shown live, but it's also available for viewing later as well. So I do want to know what time would be a great time for you, because during that live stream, I'm going to take all of your altcoin requests. I'm going to chart them. We're going to chat. We're going to have some fun. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But I have had so many requests about doing a live show. We are going to do that. So let me know below and tell me an Eastern Standard Time. Don't let me work out your country's time zone. Help me out here. Give me a hand. Do it. I'm in Florida. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So tell me what time that you would like to watch the live show in Eastern Standard Time. And we may do a Saturday. It may be good to do a Saturday. Also, let me know if weekday or a Saturday would work for you as well. Okay, so let's jump in, and we've got, here it is, the SEC chair candidate, Teresa Goody. That's just could be good for us if we put the goody in there. We've had the baddie in there. Mr. Gensler, sit down. You're out. He jumped before he was fired. Wise man there. And there's also another SEC person that voted against the Bitcoin ETF. He's out as well. Sit down to him as well. And we need this lady to come in, Teresa Goody. It's going to make crypto great again. And we have seen the election pump. That's what we've had so far. We had a pro-crypto administration come in. Everybody hit the buy button. I think it was going to be the sell button otherwise, but we didn't have that scenario, so we'll never find out. However, we do have some other things to look at. Yesterday was one of the biggest single-day profit-taking events in Bitcoin history. And still, we didn't see much of a dump. So there was some profit-taking that took place. That's something very, very interesting to take note of, that there was a lot of people that sold their Bitcoin just under $100,000 and took profits on their Bitcoin. We also have Jim Kramer. Jim Kramer. No, couldn't you have just said sell your Bitcoin, brother? Oh, but he said buy it. It's a winner. I own Bitcoin. And yes, Jim Kramer, all I can tell you. So that's a little bit of a concern there. Usually the inverse Kramer effect is in. Let's hope that he hasn't yet done another inverse Kramer there for that. And then obviously on-chain trader realized price and profit loss margin. This is sitting at 57%. Back in March 2024, there was a peak of 69%. So we're getting close. We're getting close to those highs. And so let's just keep an eye on that there. However, historically speaking, Bitcoin tends to pump hard up Thanksgiving. There's only a few days left. Are we going to see a dump into the pump, or are we just going to see it continue to pump into Thanksgiving and pump some more and then dump? This will be very interesting to see what plays out here with Bitcoin. We're going to go and look at the charts right now. And generally, there has been a little bit of a correction in November, just prior to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a little bit later than some previous years, when it might have been around the 23rd or 24th of November. I think it's around the 28th this year. So we just need to keep an eye on that. There hasn't been much of a drop. I think last bull cycle, we dropped about 15% in November, but we recovered that fairly quickly into December with a post-Thanksgiving pump. It brought us back to that. We recovered that pretty quickly. It just turned out to be a good buying opportunity where we had the Christmas rally. So dips are for buying and pumps are for selling, as I've said on this channel numerous times here as we look into the Bitcoin chart. Is that we want to, that's the Bitcoin dominance, by the way, that's broken down. See my earlier video from a couple of hours ago when we talked about, is altcoin season arrived? We have seen a lower low there on the Bitcoin dominance. As we jump into the Bitcoin charts, I'll continue that conversation that I was having, is that quite often trading has been where people FOMO into big green candles and they buy big green candles. And so they panic buy the green candles and they panic sell the red candles to get out of the position. I don't want to be in loss. They panic sell the red candles. Well, here on the Tribal Trades channel, my mantra is that we panic buy the red candles and we panic sell the green candles. Okay, I am taking profits on the big green candles and I am getting entries on the big red candles. Of course, if you swing and day trading, you can get in and out of trades. I'm talking about more of those longer hodl positions where you're like, oh, I don't have enough of this coin, I'm going to jump in here, and that's fine. And we talked about that in the altcoin show. Go check out that video for the day trading, swing trading, how that works, because I have my cheat sheet there. But if we look at Bitcoin here, what are we seeing? Our next level up is that 100K level. Now, if we were to hit this level and reject and have resistance and reject, that could be a sign that, yeah, we could be having a little bit of a drop. It could be time just to, and I'm not saying, listen, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to, oh, I sold my whole position and it kept going up. Why? Just take a little bit profit off the table. Just nibble a little bit. Just nibble those profits a little bit in case there is a further drop to the downside. And certainly if you are trading, swing trading or day trading Bitcoin, or you have a large Bitcoin position, and we saw yesterday was the biggest profit taking in Bitcoin history. So not a bad place to take some profits. If you got in at 16K or if you got in at 40K, you might want to take a little bit of profits off the table. I know some people that I've spoken to, they're like, yeah, I'm going to take some profits off the table with I think there'll be some kind of a correction and I can add more and then have more Bitcoin on a bit of a drop. But certainly there's never an all or nothing situation. At this stage of the market, I'm very reluctant to sell everything of something and then hope that there's a drop and then it goes up. No, I'm more likely just to skim some profits, take my original capital off the table and profit and put things in-house money there. And I am going to be doing a profit-taking video for you all coming up very soon. And so keep an eye out for that. But as you can see here, if we get to here and if we can't break through, we may just actually go sideways a little bit here like we are. Because look, Bitcoin dominance dropped, but the Bitcoin price didn't really take a bit of a hit. So that's a good sign. But certainly as we look down to here, our next level down is around that 96, 97 level. Then we're down to 93 and then we're down to 87. We do have, remember, we have that fair value gap between we have a few fair value gaps as well. We also have the CME gap down below as well. I'm not going to talk about those today because they're quite far away from price at the moment. I do think we do fill those, but we might fill those in the bear market. We might fill those later on in February or January or some other time. At the moment, I'm not looking at those levels. If they come into play, I will let you know. As we have been looking at also the liquidation levels, and we had some fun in the Discord with this, saying if you were the market maker, what would you do? And things change all the time. Look at what's happened here now. Yesterday we had a lot of yellow below price. Now we have more yellow immediately above price again, up at 99,500. So the shorts just keep coming in. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back. Was it 2 days ago? I did a video. It's in my trading resources, actually. If you come into here and you look in the education section, you can actually find it in here. I just added it. There it is, the Bitcoin cheat code unlocked. That's what I called it. Thank you all. That's why I have my cheat sheet. It's not just for you. It's my resource that I'm sharing with you on my crypto journey, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And so there you go. Go and check that out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch this video, because I'm not going to go over it again today for the sake of time and for all those others that have been watching. So we looked here, and so, you know, if it's me, I'm looking, if I'm the market maker, I'm probably going to come and take that at 99,400 and then come and get this at 97,500,000. I'm going to take that liquidity. If we look on the 24-hour time frame here, and we can see now there's a lot of yellow, and this was not the case yesterday. And this is why I said to everybody in the Discord, keep an eye on it. It updates all the time, and that the market maker will change. And then you can see here, right at 100K, we've got 100,000 and about $500 there. Sorry, about 100, 100,442 actually, to be exact. But there's some liquidity there at 99,999 there, and we've got a little bit there at 99,500, and then below price we've got 98,000 liquidation levels, 97,400, 97,000 for those people listening in the car. So there's a range there that we're trading in, and this is where Bitcoin ranges. And when Bitcoin ranges like this, altcoins can run. Go and see my video from a little bit earlier today. And so what can happen is the market makers will either come down and pick this up, and then come up and pick this up, and then come back, rinse, repeat, because longs open, shorts open, up, down. It trades in a little bit of a range. Bitcoin dominance comes down, and altcoins begin to run. And if we look there at the 48-hour time frame here, let's just check out that same thing. We've got liquidations here at 90, almost at 100,000, and then down to 97. So I would expect us to trade in this range between just under 100K or at 100K and down to 97 here, at least in the short term. Okay, just talking about today, maybe tomorrow. But if there is any urgent updates, I will be in the Discord sharing those if I see anything change with these liquidation levels. Right now, it's just stuck in a range. You can see the range that it's trading in. There it is. We've got liquidation levels to the low at 97, and then we've got it to the high at 100. Bitcoin, we can see we're trading now in this range here, and we could stay in this range right here for a little bit. And look, things can change. If I start to see a lot more liquidity open up below, like we saw yesterday, there was a lot of liquidity below. Now, it's not that liquidity is not there anymore. It still is all there. It just means more was added here. And this is why this got bright yellow there as well. If you can look at the weekly time frame, do we have any bright yellows on the weekly time frame? We do, below price at 97. So there is a lot of liquidity, 194 million in fact below, and we've got 81 million above at 100K. So you can see there, you just got to look and follow the money. Show me the money. That's what the market maker's saying. He's saying, show me the money. And he is following the money. This is very much a leverage market at the moment. And if you want to know where Bitcoin price is going, it's going to probably at some point get to 100, and some point tag back down to 97 to take and pick up that liquidity there. Like I said, this changes all the time. You've got to keep an eye on that, periodically check in, see what's going on. All those liquidation levels to the downside, they were brighter yellow. They're softer yellow now because it's the bright yellow that is the highest levels, as you can see over there. The bright yellow is the higher levels, and we've got a very high level right now, 170 million at 99991. Okay, imagine if Bitcoin hits there and doesn't quite get to 100K. All right, well, that's all we have time for on the show. As always, thanks for watching, and until the next episode with the stock show on Sunday, happy trading.